Welcome, Maotrons. So today's video I'm actually going to be doing a Kuiil like makeup transformation type of look thing, I think. I hope. I think that even if I fail, I'll probably post this video because I haven't done a body paint or a face paint or a makeup transformation or whatever in so long. It's been way too long and I love doing them, so I hate that I haven't been doing them, but there's been a lot of stuff happening for everyone in the past year. Regardless, hopefully I can get back into it. I just posted, if you haven't seen it, the Kuiil $100 Amazon cosplay challenge, and if you'd like to check that out, I'll link it down below. So some of the props that I'll be using, such as the shirt, and I'll have a hat and goggles later, that's where it came from if you'd like to check it out. In that video down below, I should have, hopefully I remembered to, post links to all the stuff that I did buy in case you want to buy it for another Kuiil look or for any look that your heart desires. Let's get this ball rolling. I need to stop talking and get to makeuping. It's been so long. I'm actually really excited. I hope that I can pull this off. I hope so much that I can pull this off because it's been so long since I posted one and I just can't wait. I'm probably going to post it on Instagram today, the day that I'm filming this, because I'm so excited. But anyways, let's get started with this face paint. I'm talking way too much. Most of this is probably going to get cut out because I'm just talking. It's been a long time. All right. Let's go. Alright, so the first step I did was use a Elmer's glue stick. It's the washable kind, and I put it onto my eyebrows. I wasn't too concerned with making them perfect. The next thing I did is I took a stick foundation. This one's from Wet n Wild, and I put it all over my face. It wasn't the best foundation on my skin, so I kind of just kept adding it until it looked okay and just patting it out with a makeup sponge. Next, I'm taking this cream contour and highlight kit, and I'm taking the kind of lighter shades here because I'm pale and so is Kuiil, and I'm going to be using that to kind of go over the eyebrows. I believe this palette is actually from Makeup Forever. Let me double check. Not Makeup Forever. That's the wrong. Oh, it's from Graftobian. The next thing I did is actually take a white eyeliner pencil, and I do this a lot in my looks if you've been watching me for some time, and I just kind of mapped out the basic idea of what I'm trying to accomplish, so I had some sort of idea. Once I have that down, I'm actually taking this palette from Dose of Colors, and it's actually called the Hidden Treasure palette. I'm taking all the matte colors from here, so there's a like warmer brown, a cooler brown, kind of cooler brown, kind of like a taupe color I guess you could say, and then a black and a darker brown. And I'm taking those and I'm going to be using them around the whole face, and I'm going to be using them to start making the wrinkles in the shape of Kuiil's face. So I kind of went with, you know, giving him his little brow and making the nose and the wrinkles going off his nose and also around his eyes. And he also has actually more hooded eyes than I do, so I was trying to just add some depth there. So what I do with this is I actually start off with the lightest color and kind of start working it up, and I make some pretty harsh lines and then I blend them down and out to create that shadow effect. And I definitely try and make some weird faces to kind of get an idea of how the wrinkles would fall on my face, since I obviously don't have the same face shape as Kuiil. His face is a lot wider than mine. I have a very slender face, so I kind of had to work with what I had. And like I said, I built up the color, so like when I did dip into the black, I just added a little bit, and like I said, kind of made a stark line and then would blend it out. And a lot of times when I'm blending out the darker colors, I take a lighter color on my brush and blend it into the dark color and kind of just keep pulling the color out until it looked pretty decent to me. Then I actually went ahead and set my face with a translucent powder, so that way I could start adding some more on top because it just needed to have a little bit of a set before I started doing that. At this point I actually took a pink blush and added it to the top of what the top of his nose would be, because he has like a doggish pig kind of nose, and then I also added it to the tops of where his cheeks would be, so it's pretty high, like almost where I would put highlighter on my cheeks, but it's where his cheeks are, I don't know. Then I actually took some black and started filling in where my nostrils are, because his nostrils are very, very noticeable, and also started, like I said, deepening up more of those shades. Really, it's not that much of a like tutorial, because really I'm just doing the same steps over and over and over and just deepening up everything as I go. And blending is a huge thing to do too. You just need to make sure everything's blended out. So this is where I started to do the brows. I actually just used the Elmer's glue. You can use many other things to attach the cotton, because all I did was take cotton balls and just grab little pieces of the cotton ball and pull it out, so it gives like kind of like a hair-like effect. And I just used the purple glue sticks, it's fine, and just patted it on top of that, like stuck the cotton ball on top of the glue and kind of feathered it out and pulled it so it looks like an eyebrow hair, I guess, kind of. I think it worked pretty well because I was like, oh, I can paint white eyebrows, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do this. He also has a little bit of tuft of hair on like his jowl area, because he has these folds on his face that obviously I can't completely recreate with just makeup, but you know, on those folds he has little pieces of hair, so I kind of added some of those there as well, and I thought it was kind of a fun touch. I thought of that last minute. Then taking some black body paint, and on a detailed brush I'm going to be filling in the nostrils more because his nostrils are large and in charge, so I had to make sure they showed up. But then I also decided to actually kind of outline his whole face in general and give him a more cartoony look. I'm not really sure why. I just thought that it would make it look better. I could be wrong, but that's how I felt. And then of course I'm dipping back into the dark browns and blacks and just kind of deepening everything up as I go. I just had to keep working it. I think I overworked it just a tad. I don't really know that it really needed the lines, but I don't mind them personally. I think the worst thing on my face is the nose, but that's because I didn't want to use a prosthetic, so. The next thing I'm doing is taking a little bit of a dusty rose pink lipstick, and I'm actually going to be putting it on my lips. Well, not really on my lips. The upper lip is actually higher. The lips in general are actually higher, so. And I also go in with some browns and blacks to just kind of like detail the mouth a little bit more, make it look a little bit more in his shape. After that, I actually just popped on the costume, added some more lines onto his chin because he has what looks like little weird deep wrinkly spots, and really that's it. Aside from the costume that I already had, which if you didn't see my last video, like I said before, I'll link it down below so you can check it out. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun with this one. Like I said, the worst thing to me in this is the nose, because it just, you know, it just looks kind of funny, but I definitely don't look like myself anymore, and I am okay with that. So anyways, hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you'd like to be notified of when I'm going to upload next. Be sure to hit the bell down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!